everybody, welcome back. If you are new, I am ℙ𝕣𝕠𝕕 and I am the eclectic herbalist. So today's video is kind of a vlog of my first book signing trip into Colorado. I'm not really good at vlogs, and whipping the camera out whenever I have just this one Canon and it's kind of big is a little awkward to me still, so it's mostly just snippets, and I will kind of discuss how it went, I suppose, like a story time, and then I have news regarding this lovely book. The whole series, in fact. Actually, I have news for both series. So, anyways, I say we because my husband came as my personal assistant, but it was the Committed at Stanley signing event up at the Stanley Hotel in Colorado, the one that like inspired The Shining. It was really creepy, but we weren't really in the hotel as much as the pavilion. So, we had to fly. I don't like flying. Flying frightens me. I don't like heights, so it was at night, so we couldn't see anything. My husband wants to fly during the day for my next trip to ℚ𝕬𝕓𝕬𝕡𝕜 this year, so I will be there for anyone who goes, but that's in Maryland. That's all the way across the country for me and him, so it was definitely an experience though. I did sell out of all of my first books, so all of these ones for both editions, because there is a bonus edition, like a extended ending and a Hermes bonus chapter. I sold out of all of these ones, and then I believe I had one or two of the second book, and then about 3 of the third book, which makes sense because they say you should bring more of the first book because no one really wants to buy book 2 or 3 if you're out of book 1. And luckily I was able to sell out of all that and get all of my business cards taken before we had to leave, because we had to leave early. It was in Estes Park, I believe it's pronounced. Estes Park, California. Probably not even pronounced that way. But that's where we went, and so we took the plane to Denver, landed, had to rent a car, and drive about an hour and 30 minutes through winding mountain, dark road, and I was ready to see like a stray person walking solemnly, turn around and have no face. I was ready to see that. We didn't see that. What we did see was a enormous elk in the middle of the street on the other side, like on the lane coming. It was a 2-lane street, so he was not in our lane. And we were like the only people driving. They really just stand there. Not a flinch, not a care in the world. Big. I live Las Vegas, Nevada. We don't have elk roaming the street like that. It was my first time seeing a creature of the wild. Apparently we get raccoons here. Never seen those. The most I've seen is a stray cat, so that's about as wild as it gets. Or no, I saw some coyotes run across the street one time, and that's about as wild as it gets. So there's that. And then once we got there, we got this cute little hotel, Discovery Lodge. We only needed it for us to sleep for 4 or 5 hours before we had to get up and get ready to go to the actual convention, which was also only a day. It was trial and error, I guess. There wasn't much to say because I didn't record much, and it was a day long. And I met a lot of authors that I met or talked to on TikTok, and I met a lot of new readers. I have pre-orders for the ℚ𝕬𝕬𝕬𝕬, so I will be meeting all of my current readers there, but this one I just met a whole bunch of new readers basically, and sold a lot of books. So as I said, we ended up having to leave about an hour or 2 early to take an hour and a half drive back to drop off the car and get a shuttle to catch our plane, which is at 7:55. And we got there just as the lady was telling everyone the business, and so we were a little late. I learned a lot, And now, just from watching all of the other authors who are clearly more seasoned than I am, I know just a little bit more ideas. We only brought 2 suitcases because I only had 2 big, like, travel-sized suitcases. And so we ride Southwest. We each get 2 check bags and I think 2 carry-ons. So for the trip that's in Washington, or the trip that's in Maryland, the event is for 3 days, and I think we're going to be there for about 4 or 5. I got to bring quite a few more books. I only brought 30 this trip, 10 of each copy, so I'm going to have to bring a lot more. That will be something else that I'm about to talk about. So I'm going to need a bigger suitcase for my clothes and my husband's clothes and like all our toiletries and stuff. But also, other than books, I need my table set up. I have kind of 2 big, actually I'm going to have to take all 3. So I'm going to have 3 like stand banners that I got from Vistaprint. Don't look at my reference. I got 3 stand banners from Vistaprint. One that's just like an author bio, one that's about the Taking Up Persephone series, and then one that's about this new series, because this will be out this coming February. So I have banners, I have tabletop, like little tabletop signs. I'm going to be getting like some vases, some fake pomegranates, some fake figs, the works. And I'm gonna get a plastic vase because up there, because they did throw my bag, I saw them with my own 2 eyes. They throw bags. Baby oil opened, almost ruined all of my books. Luckily the books were protected, but baby oil opened. On the way back they broke my tripod. This is a new tripod, I had to buy a new one. I have a tablecloth. I already have a tablecloth, I already have the banners, and I already have the table toppers and like little single book holders. And I brought a clipboard so I can have a little newsletter sign sheet. It's in the other room. So people could sign up for the newsletter. I did get a few names, so that was very convenient. This lady used a sticker, and I thought that was really smart too. She just put all her information on a sticker. So that's quick and easy, but I don't have any complaints about it being my first one. It was, I have anxiety, so the parking situation and the little map was a little confusing, but that was about the extent of my troubles with that. Everything was very simple. The coordinators were super sweet. So yeah, it was a great way to get my name out there, considering I am a indie author, which we'll get into in a second.
It looks so plain and empty, like there's no pictures on the wall. The bathroom, which was glorious.
This cover, the reason why I'm so awkward in some of the things I'm mentioning is because the Taking of Persephone series did get picked up by Eighth Note Press Publishing, so it is under a publisher, and it will be getting taken down within the next week, so probably before this video. This video will already be taken off. It will already be taken off of like Amazon and Barnes & Noble by the time this video is out. So unless you're following my social medias, you really wouldn't have gotten the update to grab these covers or the OG copies while they are available before they get pulled off. They are getting new covers and they're getting re-edited. So we won't be seeing, once they are removed from sale, we won't be seeing them again until early next year. Which also, Sunflower in the Shadows is coming out early next year. It's coming out February 29th. So, if you don't know, Sunflower in the Shadows is about a woman who, her and her friends go up to a forest and decide to summon a demon, but they're quite drunk when they do it, and she's the one who shakes the demon's hand and sets the deal for real witchy powers, and something goes amiss, and they end up tethered together, and now they have to figure out how to break it, because they can't go far. They can't go more than a mile, and because of that, he can't go back home. So they have to work together. It does have schmut. The schmut level in this is going to be way higher than this, because I try to be super respectful. Sex happens, so sex is going to always be in my books, but I try to be very conscious and respectful, because they're still gods, and I feel like some people forget that when they write retellings of them. Like, some people still worship them and take them mighty seriously, so. And it was kind of awkward writing them either way. Like, it felt like I was talking about my mom and dad, and I was like, So this will be under new publishing. It is no longer on KU. This is still indie published. It will be on KU, it will be available in Barnes & Noble, and it will be available in just Amazon ebook and physical form. This is the cover. I love the cover. I did pay for it. It was $800. It was an $800 cover, but I made this sketch and I sent it to the illustrator, and this is the end sketch, and I love the back too. That's our main character, so as you can see, she's not looking real human there. Anyways, the covers for the Taking of Persephone series, if you know, I actually did all the covers. So Demeter, Kore, and Hades. There's actually multiple covers for each book. I did them myself. That's literally just a cardboard, or like white construction paper, and a fake pomegranate. And then white construction paper, the fake pomegranate, fake wheat, and like real pomegranate seeds. And then the Hades one is that skull that you see in some videos that has the gold on him. That's because of the gold paint from that. That's just a black construction paper. The skull, some black flowers I found at Hobby Lobby, and some golden paint. And it was kind of upsetting, or bittersweet, I guess you would say, because everyone who saw the covers, even if they didn't buy the book, they commented on how lovely the covers are, which warms my heart. So I am a little sad that they will be changing. I love these covers. They're my babies. I obviously have a copy of every cover, so it's not that big a deal. But I guess that's all. This is just like a little piss poor vlog. A little piss poor vlog, and just the announcement that this has its new release date of February 29th, 2024. I do have PRs and ARCs going out, so you can check reviews within the next months or so. And then this one is getting traditionally published. So it's going from indie to traditional. But that is all I have for right now. I will see you guys on my next video. Have a great day, and I hope to see you guys next week. Bye.